What's goody YTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? B Marsh back at it with another video, man. Damn shame I gotta do this video twice, man. My last video got cut off, you know what I mean? Anyways, this is my breakdown and prediction for this nice fight we got coming up. Lightweight division, IBF lightweight champion, Mr. Robert Easter from Toledo, Ohio, fights against the Russian, Denis Shafikov. Denis Shafikov's a good fighter, man. If you don't know about Denis Shafikov, you don't know boxing. I know a lot of y'all don't know about Denis Shafikov, man. I do, because some people don't even know about Larry Holmes and they do videos. Some people don't know about great fighters and they do videos, man, you know. But that's another story, man. Let's get into it, man. B Marsh Boxing, man. This man, Robert Easter, man. Whoever says that Al Heyman don't put in his fighters with tough competition, man, they don't know boxing. You know what I'm saying? The man, Robert Easter. Robert Easter just had one title defense after getting this world title fighting against Richard Comey for the vacant title, you know what I'm saying, for the IBF strap last year in a great fight, one of the best fights of 2016, you know what I mean? Now Robert Easter is going to be facing the IBF mandatory, and that's Denis Shafikov. Denis Shafikov, his last fight was last year, December, when he fought against Richard Comey, actually. So they do have a common opponent. And I'm saying, in my opinion, Denis Shafikov did beat Richard Comey in more convincing fashion than Robert Easter. You know why? Because I had Richard Comey winning that fight 114 to 113. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at the decision because, you know, the scorecards were close. Some people had Robert Easter, some people had Richard Comey. It was 50-50, you know what I mean? Now, the man, I was about to say the man P, Prodigy, rest in peace, man, shit. Robert Easter, you know what I'm saying, this guy Robert Easter, of course, has a length, has a height, and the reach advantage, you know what I mean? I'm sure he's given up, Denis Shafikov is giving up almost 10 inches in his reach. I don't quite know the numbers right now, I didn't look at the stats, but I know the man Robert Easter is about 5'11", while this other guy, Shafikov's 5'5", you know what I mean? That's a big height discrepancy, you know? But that ain't never stopped Denis Shafikov from doing what he got to do, you know what I mean? Denis Shafikov, this is his third world title attempt, and at the IBF, he goes the IBF route. That's who ranks him, you know what I mean? He had a fight with Miguel Vasquez. That fight was on somebody undercard. I want to say a Pacquiao undercard out there in Macau, China. And it was a tough fight for Miguel Vasquez, but I thought the right man won the fight. Vasquez, and Denis Shafikov also had a tough fight against Rances Bartholomew. Very close fight. I thought Bartholomew won, you know, clearly, but I thought he made the fight a little harder than he should have, you know what I mean? He was there trying to brawl with this guy Shafikov, and that's what he likes to do. You know what I'm saying? So Denis Shafikov is going to be a pressure fighter, you know what I mean? He's going to be all up in this guy Robert Easter's grill. Robert Easter got to use his jab. He got to use his jab. You know what I'm saying? He got to paw the jab out, you know what I'm saying? Use feints, you know what I mean? Put that jab on his head, you know what I'm saying, to gauge distance, and then throw that right hand. Kind of something like you see when Tyson Fury fought Steve USS Cunningham, how he put that left hand on him just to gauge the distance, just so he can unload the right hand. You know what I'm saying? Who else was doing that? Somebody did that recently. Somebody did that recently, man. Oh yeah, the guy Moises Flores, even though he ain't do it against Rigo, but that's kind of what he does, you know what I mean? He did that against the guy Oscar Escandon. But anyways, that's what Robert Easter has to do, you know what I mean? Throw the jab to the pit of the stomach to keep this guy off of him by all means necessary. Because once Denis Shafikov gets on the inside, it's like it's like leaving your house dirty, basically. It's like leaving your house dirty and that's basically going to invite you, leaving your kitchen dirty, matter of fact. That's going to invite roaches, and it's going to invite mice, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's why you got to keep your kitchen clean, because that's where you cook, that's where you do your cleaning, that's where you do your dirty dishes at. You know what I'm saying? So the kitchen is one place that you got to keep clean, just like your bathroom, you know what I mean? Just like your bedroom and whatnot, you know? So that's basically how it is. This man, Robert Easter, got to fight a clean fight, as in not letting this guy You know, he's basically Denis Shafikov's like a pest, you know what I'm saying? He can't allow this pest to come in, you know what I mean? He should have a rotor-rooter effect, you know what I mean? That Robert Easter, that's how he should be thinking about this, you know what I'm saying? Keep this man off of him by all means, because Denis Shafikov, man, Lord knows. You seen what he did to that kid named Jamal Herring? That guy who was in the army or whatever? Holy shit, man. That was an ass whooping. That was a grown man ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no boxing shit. That wasn't no boxing. That was on some that was like Andre Berto versus the Ghost Guerrero. An ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? You check it. So Denis Shafikov, that's to me his keys to victory. He has to get on the inside, you know what I mean? But Robert Easter also has to time him with them vicious uppercuts, being the taller dude. As a taller dude, you got to unleash them uppercuts to keep these guys honest, you know what I mean? Keep these guys like Denis Shafikov honest, you know, because Denis Shafikov is a guy who wants to get on the inside, beat you up to the body, he'll smother you, and he's going to connect, you know what I mean? But I think Robert Easter, man, to me, his height and his length and his reach, this guy could be like a modern-day Tommy Hearns. I said that the first time I seen him fight live, you know what I'm saying? I seen him fight live at the D.C. Armory when he brought the whole of damn near Toledo and Ohio to the D.C. Armory. You check it. What you call it? The man, you know, the man Robert Easter has that type of power, in my opinion, in either hand, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the man Robert Easter, that's what he got to do, man. He got to keep this man off of him with his jabs, throw that right hand, keep him honest, and also just not fight off the back foot only, you know what I mean? If he does fight off the back foot, he's going to have to unleash vicious counter punches on this guy Shafikov, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Denis Shafikov, in my opinion, can win this fight, but in my opinion, Robert Easter, with the skill set he has and the length and the height he has, to me, in my opinion, if he uses his skill set well, there's nobody who can beat him at lightweight. Mikey Garcia, have you noticed? He never calls this guy out. He wants guys like Linares. I got Mikey Garcia beating Linares. I do have him, you know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia, 135. I haven't beaten that other guy, fucking Turbo. What's this guy's name? The guy from England, Terry Flanagan. I haven't beaten him. So that's two guys I see him beating. But Robert Easter, in my opinion, can beat all these guys. He can. But Denis Shafikov will be the test. If Denis Shafikov makes this a rough and rugged fight, and for any whatever reason, this guy Robert Easter is not guarding his chin, or tries to brawl with this guy, Denis Shafikov is going to win this fight, you know what I mean? This fight is in Toledo, Ohio, mind you. It's going to be in the man's backyard, you know what I'm saying? Toledo, Ohio is going to come out and show out for the man, Robert Easter. I know this because when the man Robert Easter beat Argenis Mendes on that AB versus Theopain undercard at the D.C. Armory, it was like the damn near Ohio was, I think there was even a lot of people from Ohio, maybe just as much as from D.C. in the arena, you know what I mean? To the right of me, some shorties from Ohio. To the left of me, some dudes from Ohio, who they came to support, Easton and AB. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to come out and show out for the man Robert Easter. So Robert Easter, he better be on his P's and Q's and not let this guy, don't be a Kell Brook victim. Don't have a fight in your hometown and let the man Errol Spence come to your hometown and beat you. And Errol Spence could be Denis Shafikov, because these are the same type of elements, you know what I mean? Coming to a man's backyard, hostile environment, and trying to snatch a world title for him. Robert Easter better be on his P's and Q's. The uppercut, straight right hands, jab to the stomachs, going to keep this guy off of him. And also movement, you know what I'm saying? He's going to have a lot of movement to see if this guy, Denis Shafikov, could even cut off the ring, you know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, you know, Denis Shafikov is okay at cutting off the ring, you know what I'm saying? But once he catches up to you, he's not going to let you go, you know what I mean? He's going to unleash hellacious body shots, be all up in your grill, left hooks, right hooks. You know what I'm saying? He's just a short-range puncher, you know what I mean? That's Denis Shafikov style. And I'm a fan of Denis Shafikov, although I was pissed Richard Comey lost to him. But I do like Denis Shafikov. I think he's a tough out for anybody, you know what I mean? The man has paid his dues to get this world title shot. And Robert Easter is a good man to take this shot. And it's a mandatory. He had no choice. But he's a good man, you know what I'm saying, to take this fight against this guy who a lot of people would duck, you know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, I got Robert Easter winning this fight via via UD, unanimous decision, but a close fight, man. 7 rounds to 5, you know what I mean? Kind of like 115, 113, kind of how he got that UD decision against Richard Coleman, you know what I mean? Close fight nonetheless, but I think the man's going to win on points, you know what I'm saying? B-Marsh Boxing, let me know what y'all think. Denis Shafikov versus Robert Easter. I think Robert Easter is a great fighter and one of the best at lightweight and is very, very dangerous. All this man got to do is hone his skills and really sharpen up his toolbox, man. Because this guy, in my opinion, man, you know, with the kind of power he has, the length and the reach, this guy could be as good as Tommy Hearns, you know what I mean? B-Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments, and I'm going to catch you on the next vid. Peace.